Hey everybody, this is Michael from Chunky Peanut Butter, and in celebration of Halloween, me, Stan, and Jordan are well, it's a one-player campaign game, but they're gonna watch me play it. So
Yeah.
we're actually gonna start this. We're gonna start a new game here. We're gonna be doing this for Christmas and stuff. It's called Grubbins on Ice. It's kind of like the sequel, but the main game is Costume Quest, and that I have to say this is one of my favorite games. Just in like for Halloween anything like this is like iconic because it reminds me of my childhood. It just takes me back to my neighborhood where I went around with a pillowcase and a crappy costume and just went trying to get as much candy as possible. Now there's no actual dialogue in this game. Now a lot of people might have been surprised by that, but it's made by Double Fine Productions, and as far as I know, a lot of their games don't actually have any like voice dialogue. It's just basically you kind of are the character. You just read the storyline. You know, you're talking to your parents. Tell you and your sister or your brother, whoever character you choose to pick, which is Ren and Reynold, or I can't even remember. Yeah. So you just pick whichever character you want. You got to go on this adventure. Essentially, you have to save your brother or sister from these monsters that have taken over your town and are taking all the candy into some terrible dimension. It's amazing. It's like a really good RPG with turn-based combat, and it actually gets pretty old after a while, like the combat system. But the storyline itself just keeps you going. It always grabs you. Like you always want to keep finding out where you can get more candy, what's the next achievement, and how do I get all the costumes. So I really like this game a lot. It's really good. Yeah. So you guys have never seen this game,
No,
correct?
we've never, or at least I have never played this particular game. But Michael told me about it earlier. It definitely seems something in the vein that I would really enjoy. RPGs are a big part of my life, especially the old PS1 RPGs, turn-based, Final Fantasy.
Yeah, Final Fantasy definitely.
Yeah, Legend of Mana was good, and
I never played any of those.
they're really good.
I feel like
the Grandia is not technically turn-based, and neither is Legend of Mana, but they're just very good RPGs. The PS1 was a good RPG system, but judging by this art is amazing. Like
Double Fine has been known to make great games, like great looking games.
Yeah.
And they really captured like the essence of what Halloween is. You know what I mean? I don't know. When I play this game, I see when I was going out trick or treating during Halloween. So basically, you essentially just go from house to house. You still have to trick or treat. There's other achievements that you have to do, but there's all kinds of stuff to do in this game. They don't just leave it as you're just trick or treating. You're just fighting. There's mini games, all kinds of stuff. And what's cool, what I love about the turn-based fighting is that whatever costume you have on, you actually become that costume. So like your robot.
So your first costume right now is the robot.
Yes. Yeah.
And what is your sister there? She is Candy.
That's actually your. I chose Ren, which is the sister.
Oh, you're the
and
sister
Reynolds
right
the
now.
brother. He's just a piece of candy corn. And so right here, this is kind of where the story takes off. So you and your brother go out trick or treating. You're embarrassed because your brother's costume is just so embarrassing. You're not going to get any candy.
Yeah.
And he feels all bad and depressed because he's like, well, fine, I'm just going to get the candy by myself.
He acts big about it, though.
Yeah, that's right. And so you kind of stay out behind. Oh, and as I was saying, you become like this big Gundam. If you're like a robot or you become a unicorn, there's all kinds of different costumes. But here we go. Yeah, look at that. He mistakes your brother for Candy because he's in a giant candy or whatever.
So if you choose him, does she wear the candy?
Yes, yeah, it's vice versa. You have to save the other sibling depending on who it is that you pick. It doesn't really matter. It's the same story no matter what. But I love the artwork. It's so cool looking. Everything about this game is just awesome. But Ren, I think Ren has like the greatest dialogue because both of them have different like written dialogue. They both say like different things, and Ren just has that attitude.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Her being the sister. She's possibly
the sister of the brother, essentially.
Yes, definitely. The brother is essentially kind of like an idiot, and he has to rely on his friends. It's kind of the same way. You have to get friends to help you fight off all these monsters and stuff. So I think in total you get like a total 4 players at the end to help you during this turn-based combat, and the bosses just get harder and harder. The final boss is probably one of the hardest bosses I think I've ever played in an RPG.
So is that the 4 players that you get? You don't switch out between them when you go into combat. You actually have a 4 lineup.
Yeah, I think so. I'm not really 100%. I can't really remember. I haven't played it in a while, but I believe so. I think you go like each turn.
Yeah.
Is the next person. But I'm not really sure. That's actually a good question. I didn't even think of that.
Do you end up switching out costumes?
Oh yeah, you can. You
later
get.
you pick up-
I think like a total of like 12 costumes or something like that.
And so that like defines what moves you do and
Exactly.
Okay,
There's
so,
all
like,
different
classes.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Very cool game. One of my favorite games, and it definitely. I was so excited for this. It came out in 2010, and I was so excited for this because I don't really do anything on Halloween.
Dude, that is awesome.
Yes, I love this costume. Robot costume is one of the costumes that I actually use until the very end of the game. I actually quit using it towards the middle and then started using it again. And it even tells you like how to like defeat monsters and stuff like that. Gives you basically all the instruction. So it's not a hard game to do. And here the buttons do change.
That's like there's this game Legend of Dragoon for PS1 in which it has the timer bar in which you have to like press the correct buttons a sequence of time.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, so
I definitely knew that I got this from something. Oh shit! See, I missed my block because I wasn't paying attention, and I lost points for that. But yeah, we're gonna play through this entire campaign. I guess I'll use Missile Barrage because he's about to die. But you have a special move. After every 2 or 3 hits, you get to use your special move, and usually it takes down like a good portion of their health. You get candy and experience points for everything that you do, and those experience points just increase your level, which makes you more powerful. So it's like your standard RPG, but they kind of take it to a different level. It's not like the same standard RPG where you're spending a lot of time like trying to level up. Your leveling up goes through the storyline, so it's kind of streamlined.
So you don't have to grind as much.
Yes, exactly. It's more streamlined. They'll take you directly to the story. You just visit every house in your neighborhood. You got to get the candy. You're still there to trick or treat.
Yeah.
You're still there to be there for Halloween. And so that's the main reason why I love this game. Is it reminds me of my old neighborhood, definitely. And going trick or treating.
Does it use a random combat system, like where you're running around and then boom, you're in a combat suddenly, or does it only give you combats that are related to?
It's the houses. So I don't think it's the same house every time. It's like random houses will have monsters in them. And it depends on how many monsters are there. You'll see one monster enter the door, but you could end up finding like 3 or 4 monsters or 2.
Yeah.
But it's very cool. You gotta like unlock portions of the map as well. So they don't just let you roam around immediately. There's portions of the map that you have to unlock to get there. So yes.
Looks like she's lost her costume.
Yeah, totally. Now she's gonna cry. And then you get to see the cat's asshole, which is really great. You don't ever want to miss that.
Oh yeah,
no.
Cat buttholes. You can actually get those stickers. They're magnets you can put on your fridge. Cat butt.
Are you serious?
Yep.
What? Look at that. Yep. They put they went so far to just put that. They know. This is real life, guys.
Yep.
This happens in real time.
This is how trick or treating happens. Cat buttholes.
Yeah, I've been wanting to show you this game for a long time. Like every time you come over, I'm like, we gotta play Costume Quest, but it doesn't really make sense. It's a Halloween game. I mean, it's still fun.
Yeah,
but,
yeah. But now is the perfect time of the year.
Oh yeah, it's October, and I said, screw it. Why don't we get an early start on this?
Yeah.
And it's kind of like a medium game. It's not a super long game.
Yeah.
If you play it through all the way, I think you could probably beat it in like 6 hours.
Yeah, yeah.
But I think it'll take us a couple days and a couple videos to get through. Use your bag to like hit stuff like that, and
suck up that candy.
Yeah, get that candy, get that cash money candy flow. And
candy money.
For some reason, you can get candy out of trash cans.
That's the best candy.
I'm not gonna be a judge. I'm not gonna be a judge. Yeah.
You're not gonna. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a little child.
Candy's
What does she know?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
She knows the candy's delicious. And that's all you do need to know, alright?
Yeah, if I pulled up in a van and I was like, hey kid, this candy, it's delicious. And, she hopped into my van, I couldn't really be held accountable. It's just the natural order of things.
It's
Wow,
not like
Sam.
you didn't say for her to go into your van. You just said, check out this candy I got.
I think you guys are taking it so far that we were talking about trick or treating, and now you guys are talking about child abduction.
It's an important part.
Child
We
abduction.
never said we were driving off in the van.
Exactly.
Wow,
we could just
guys.
stay there with her in the back.
That sounds even worse. Like that's almost like 10 times worse than.
I just want to show her my 70s record collection.
Oh my god.
My turntable.
It starts off. It starts off
You
like
guys.
this.
Yeah. Need some sick bass like that.
Holy shit. Holy shit. So with the robot, you get little skate boots.
Nice.
And, you can skate through the map, which kind of helps you get through shit
That is
faster.
fantastic.
What's better than that? You know what I mean? What's better than skate boots? And you can jump off ramps and stuff.
Nice.
There are so many things you can do as, this costume. And other than that, it's badass. It's
Those
Halloween.
gremlins are bad at balancing.
Yeah.
They are. They
That
totally are.
Shrek is,
Stupid grubbins.
copyright.
Hey,
copyright Mike
I'm not
Myers.
stinky.
You will be after standing in these trash cans all night. Not even hit 'em. What a dick.
Technically, you could probably go around them, but you know, we just jumped it. We just jumped it. We just trapped
When
Paul
you're
Strong
a
of it.
kid and you got super Heelys.
I'm gonna hit that guy. I'm gonna hit these kids.
Oh, hell yeah.
I'm gonna hit you.
That's how you make friends when you're a kid. Just beat the shit out of them.
Yeah, you just gotta hit them all.
Most of the friends that I have, I ended up getting into a fight with.
Yeah. It's an important part of friendship is, you know, when you walk in, your friend's on top of your girlfriend, and then you just have to, like, wail on them.
Dude, what was it? Quote from the Matrix. You don't actually know someone until you fight them.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Did you just watch that whole series?
I watched the whole
recently?
freaking trilogy yesterday.
Wow, because that's what I did. Sci-Fi Channel had like a trilogy thing going on, and I just watched it all the way through.
Yeah.
It was good. It was actually really good. But altogether, I still wasn't impressed.
You got your shit. You got yours like cut off by commercials.
No.
Got me them premium channels, bro.
Oh, did you? Did you? So you get to watch it all the way through. That makes me sad.
I had them on DVD. I was house sitting someone's house, and at the same time, I was reading Crime and Punishment by Dostoevsky, and going mad, exercising on an exercise bike for like 4 hours a day and eating broth. So I went insane. But,
what the hell?
Yeah, I know, right? And I had stayed up for
my God.
32 hours. Watching The Matrix, pausing to go and exercise bike for an hour, and then.
What were you doing?
I was house sitting, and I was like alone all day, and I was starting to get stir crazy. So I pulled the fucking, you know, here's Johnny, and just went for it.
You are absolutely insane.
Yeah, for a moment in time.
You did.
I was.
No, you still are.
Well, yeah, that stuff never leaves.
You still are. So what do we do? What the hell am I supposed to do? I always get lost in this.
You got a quest now.
You got to be programmed for protection.
Run!
Here we go. I'm going to smash you like
a weak old pumpkin.
Oh snap! Oh yeah, that's right. You got to skate away from this guy, and you just kind of go down the neighborhood because he chases you because he's a fucking asshole. And
dude, you got like sparks going on behind you.
Hell yeah! This is badass skate time. Haven't you watched a rollerblading movie?
This is a huge map
from the '80s. Any rollerblading movie from the '80s.
Oh yeah!
Oh my God! I'm flying! I'm flying!
Oh, still have sparks for some reason while you're in the air.
Hell yeah! Because that's where sparks happen.
Dude, right in the trash can.
Right next to the officer.
You dumb bitch.
I'm just gonna.
You're going to jail.
Yeah.
You're going to jail.
It's time to call your parents, honey.
All right, guys. We're coming up on 13 minutes here, so I'm going to call it a day.
Shut your lie hole.
And we're going to... I swear to God, I'm looking right here. Are you talking about the...
Yeah, the thing just says shut your lie hole.
I'm not even on the same page anymore. But great game. Check out Costume Quest. We're going to be playing it all the way through the campaign up until Halloween night. I hope you guys enjoy it. Thanks for watching the video. This is Michael.
And Stan.
And Jordan.
And
from
Chunky Peanut Butter.
Have a
great night, guys.